What's going on, YouTube? I was looking at the last video I posted about Charles Manson about 2 weeks ago, and I was astonished to see that it got an amazing almost 300 hits, which that's not a lot of hits for YouTube, but for me it is, because most of my videos do not have above 50 hits. I think one of them might have 120, but that's it. And it made me realize just how popular Charles Manson still is. I thought I was probably one of the only people to still be fascinated by Manson, but it turns out that it seems that the more time goes by, the more people are fascinated with him. And first off, I want to apologize about that last video. It was a horribly made video. It was black all the way through, had horrible lighting. It cuts off right at the end, right in the middle of a sentence. I almost took it off, but I hated to take it off because it had so many hits, so I went ahead and left it up. But I'm hoping to make a stream of videos about Manson as I find out information. And for the last 2 or 3 months, I've been really picking apart YouTube, searching for any old film footage I can find of Charles Manson. I've mainly run across interviews. There's the famous Tom Snyder interview, which you can find on YouTube in 6 different parts, I believe, that was filmed in 1981, which shows Manson pretty much in the same state he was when he was arrested, with the long black hair and black beard like we all know him. And then there was the Geraldo Rivera interview in '87, which is a very entertaining interview. It's very hilarious, and it's a very, very good interview to watch. And all the interviews that happened in between, there is the film called Charles Manson Superstar, which is probably the only Manson interview I've ever seen where the interviewer didn't attack Manson. In every one of his interviews, he is just arbitrarily attacked by the interviewee. The interviewee's just going at Manson, especially Tom Snyder, asking him questions and not giving him time to answer the questions, and then just trying to, make him look like a fool and criticizing him and talking to him like he's a piece of shit. And, if you think he is, that's your business, but, keep your fucking opinions to yourself. The guy, as far as I'm concerned, he's not a murderer because he never killed anybody. But, he was partly responsible for those crimes. No one can deny the fact that he is. I did suggest in my last video that I think that Tex Watson was the one behind the whole crime, but now I don't believe that anymore. I do believe that Charles probably told Tex what to do, but Tex is the one that did it. Him and the girls, I could tell anybody anything, and if they go do it, does that necessarily make me guilty of what they have done? I don't know, but anyway, anyone who's interested in Charles Manson should definitely check those videos out. There is one film that's a wonderful film. It's called Manson. It was shot from 1969 to 1971, immediately after Manson and his followers were arrested. A man, I think his name is Robert Hendrickson, he began filming a documentary about it. And this is the only known film that actually shows the actual family members within months of Charles Manson and the others' arrest. And the Manson family is still intact in this film, living on the Spahn Ranch with George Spahn. You'll see the original Gypsy. You'll see the real, I can't recall his name at this time, Bruce Davis. You see the real Bruce Davis, and the real Squeaky, who is a very scary character, as a matter of fact. But it's a wonderful film. It was posted on YouTube about a year ago, but it got taken off, and the only way you can find it now is to order it. But Robert Hendrickson has put the film out on DVD, and I advise anyone who is interested in Manson to order this DVD. It is a wonderful film, and it is the most accurate and most close to the truth footage you're going to find about Manson. This film does not show a bunch of old pictures. It shows the actual footage, and when it was shot at the time, it was shot in the 60s, and it has some really good music with it too that was actually conducted and written and performed by Paul Watkins, one of the former family members, and it's a wonderful film to watch, so I do recommend that. And as I find out more information and study more about Manson, I'm going to keep posting these videos.